You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We in the building, we in the building. Tiger Topa. Salute, 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 salute. You know what's going down. The sound effects will never leave. What's going on? Sending out the links. Think we got a cup. Shout out to the lurks. Lurks. Yeah. We got a wild Sunday for y'all. finishing up this week, and it's gonna be crazy next week. I tell you that. But now, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fight, yo. That's crazy. I tried to fight over the weekend, it ain't even load up. So I will roll, Rise. I don't roll. Don't blame me. Blame the people. All right. And now, the first fight on the CFP. LeBron Ramon James versus 1,000 bottles. The Diddler. As these two are now been put against each other, one a witness or snitchness, and the other, well, we know the other. He's the Diddler. But now, the fake king has been called in from Akron, Ohio, the chosen one, the fake king, the fake 2-3. You rock with him, but not me. LeBron Ramon James. And the man that has touched all men in the industry in a way that no men should ever touch men. 1,000 bottles of Tranquility in a baby old bottle. The Diddler. Woo! As you can see, the gray hair in the Diddler's beard. He's stressed because he's not coming home. I said it doing hard time. LeBron James, the fake king. And in this corner, constant sodomy, constant robbery. Barry Gordy Jr., if you want to say, but on another level, the Diddler. These two will be facing off in this 12-round championship matchup. LeBron fighting for we know what he's fighting for, because if you become unconscious in the presence of the Diddler, he'll see you at the party. So, round one, fight!
Catch and shoot. Straight right just misses.
Good afternoon, everyone, here on this Sunday afternoon. It is I, your boxing commentator and co-host, Triple R. Ruben Rutherford Rompington III. And I will be salute Tiger Topaz. I will be doing the commentating of this fight as the Diddler sending crashing hooks to the body of LeBron Ramon James, following with a crashing hook to the face of LeBron, and he's backpedaling as he always does, even on the basketball court. The Diddler pursuing LeBron. He said, if I want you, I'm going to have you. See you at the party. LeBron has been tucked in. I do not know if his orifices are safe. My God. The Diddler is not happy about LeBron testifying or being called to testify in court. Shout out Ticket TV. He has the actual paperwork on his channel. This is not propaganda. LeBron Ramon James has been called into the court to testify against the Diddler. But will he make it there is the question. Because the Diddler, we don't like snitching here. So we've given the Diddler just a drop of his knockout juice on his gloves. When will he use it? We don't know. We don't care. All that we care about is that if you do a crime with a person and you are the co-defendant, there's no snitching. So LeBron, Ramon, James will have to fight for all of his body parts here as we are given, yes, I said it, and Master Lord, Master OG Circle Game, sanctify it. We give the diddler just a dab of the knockout juice from the 1,000 bottles. We don't like snitching. You do the crime, you do the time. Stop snitching. These two have done horrendous things in the dark together at parties that no one of a righteous mind and body would attend, but these two, they were there. And now LeBron Ramon James wants to tell in the courtroom. He's been called as a witness by the Federation. And all, he will tell. He will tell. Oh. Oh. He's been tucked. The tucking. See you at the party, LeBron. It's not looking good for your false king. I never heard of Michael Jordan doing anything strange for change when the Playboy Mansion was around. But your fake king LeBron said, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Curiouser and curiouser. But here we have it. The diddler taking the ribs and looking to take other things from LeBron here tonight if he is knocked unconscious. This is the Created Fighter Boxing Show. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We have been looking at the stats, and over 80% of the viewers are not subscribers. Subscribe. You like it, you watch it, the full video, subscribe.
Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to
It's quite upsetting, quite upsetting. Quite upsetting indeed. And I would like to call myself a calm fellow, quite a calm, collected fellow. I don't really get rattled or rattled to too much of anything. But when you don't subscribe, it tees me off. LeBron under pressure once again. The talking. See you at the party. I told you, and I don't care what you say about it. We've kept the diddler under tight restraint and close guard. Oh, but when you're snitching, see you at the party, LeBron. Well, it was said that LeBron saw what happened to someone while he was walking down the hallway of the diddler's house in a bath towel and some shower shoes and his shower bag. Was he heading to the diddler's room? It is funny, Sister Topaz, it is. Now, for the next fight on Slip and Dip Sunday. If he put his hands on me, I would have swung on him. It is the battle for Queens, but also kind of a clue to next week's fight. Main event. Stephen A. Smith. If you put your hands on me, I'ma swing on you. Versus Go. Shorty, it's your birthday. Go, Shorty, it's your birthday. We are going to party as if it were your birthday. But we don't really give an F. It's not your birthday. It is the notorious rapper gangster 50 Cent versus the gangster media mogul of ESPN, Stephen A. Smith. The battle of Jamaica Queens is upon us.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm talking.
No one is madder than I. That is why this show is the best. Stephen A. Smith versus Curtis Jackson 50 Cent. Both men powerful in their own right. Both men powerful in their own regard. Really no real beef except for who is the king of Queens. If you are here earlier, Stephen A. Smith had a bout with LeBron Ramon James. He put his hands on me, and I swung on him. That video has been uploaded. And now, from Queens, Stephen A. Smith making his way to the ring. And also, hailing from Queens, rapper, business mogul, and gangster, 50 Curtis Jackson Cent. Only here on a Slip and Dip Sunday can you see two men this rich, this powerful, with this much work at their hands, throwing hands for no pricing at all, except for that they have love for the big hammy Lord Master OG Circuit Game. When he puts in the call, all celebrities must fall and be ready to ball, because Lord Master Circle Game is just that type of ninja. But now, from Jamaica Queens, 50 versus Stephen A. Smith. It's the final stare down, and fighter!
Round one, who's going to land the first big shot?
If you haven't noticed, we love doing this show, and if you don't love it, F you. I am your host and boxing commentator, co-host, and please, Lord, don't put the blip down, Master Circle Game. I'm not taking to take over. I am your co-host. My God, this man. And boxing commentator, Triple R, Ruben Rosford, Contender Third. And this is the Created Fighter Boxing Show, brought to you and presented by Lord Master Circle Game, only visible here on the YouTube Slip and Dip Sunday.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time?
Now we've sent out the links. We don't see Sister Jamila. We don't see, well, Lipinski, he usually ends up in here. But mainly we are getting on Jamila's case. You have been notified. You have been informed. We spoke to you in the DMs. And you are still not here. The next time you come, I'm going to put vinegar on your monkey wrench. So I can have a stench when you go to pick it up, Sister Jamila. That is family jokes. We would never do that. We would never do that, dude. Anyway, Stephen A. Smith. Okay. We have just been informed she had a last-minute house guest. Disregard all jokes and trolling. The hammy is busy. The hammy is handling business.
So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to
But shout out to all the other moderators, Lipinski, the Jordan family, Sister Latasha, Hunter Rizul, Nur Mecca, and all other moderators that have been given the smithing, the blickety by Master Circle Game. But this is the battle of Queens. Stephen A. Smith versus Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Both of these men duly representing their borough, well paid. I would imagine they both have a yacht, especially Stephen A. at this point, getting him some sort of marine-like toy. He's stepping up with the big boys now. He's got 7 figures, 9 figures within his bank account. You get yourself a big boy toy, like a yacht, so you can sail with the work. Or the highness.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here.
And do some tucking of your own in the open seas. But here nor there. There nor we are here. These two gentlemen exchanging. Stephen A. Smith just escaping with his consciousness in the last seconds of that round. And that was a round. Round 3. Fight.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot.
Stephen A. with the uppercut on the counter there. And 50 is in trouble. Curtis Jackson being pushed back by Stephen A. Smith's onslaught of power and combinations.
Exchanges from both men in this round. Very close match. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw...
And now pushing back. I've never seen that animation before. Stephen A. pushing back. And he's been tucked in. He's been tucked in. 50 Cent crashing right hook.
Slow motion.
Tiger Topaz sending out some hugs for her animated boo Curtis Jackson, giving him a hug for tucking in Stephen A. Smith. Oh, the ladies love those dark skins.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
And that's a round!
Here we go to the fourth round.
Round 4. Fight!
What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very
Stephen A. with the slip and the dip. You must congratulate that. That's the sweet science of hitting and not being hit. Ooh, Fitty returning a two-piece combo. Boop, bop. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Both of these gentlemen being ungentlemanlike to each other's ribs.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook.
As you see the BS with the crown on the Stephen A. Smith's gloves for Big Steve. Wait a minute. Fitty on the attack. Seeming unable to put Stephen A. Smith down as he blocks and moves and weathers the storm. Thank you, fellow commentator. Weather the storm is exactly what Stephen A. Smith just did and is exactly what you have witnessed.
Do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to focus.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. The counter punching. The stamina is off the charts.
Both of these pugilists giving it all they have. Stephen A. with quite a combo there. I must say the update as far as the show goes has not been disappointing. I do not know what Lord Master Circle Game will face on the internet as he was trying to fight over the weekend and it did not load at all. I don't know if that's due to people not being present. That's a round! Or if it is due to the fact of the game not working.
There's the bell for round 5. So the fight
Round
will
5.
continue. How do
Fight.
they turn things around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool.
But never the matter, it is the Created Fighter boxing show, and we have many creative fighters to give you a boxing show. So, never fear, Created Boxing is here. And once again, shout out to all participants in viewing, whether you're in the front or the rear. No tucking here. These men were punishing each other earlier with powerful punches and tucking back and forth with the knockdowns. Wait a minute. Stephen, oh, wobbled. I like that new animation. I like the new wobbling animations. Stephen A. Smith leaned back as if he was Fat Joe and Remy Ma fresh out of jail with a new hit single. Due to the punch to the body by Fitty. And now Fitty showing no mercy with his combos. Stephen A. returning the favor of no mercy. Fitty in trouble. Fitty.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
We've got to wake up. We've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
Oh, Fitty with a crashing left hook, wobbling right to the body. Uh-oh, look who it is.
And you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation rocked. Well, we're entering desperation submission mode here.
That's the round.
There's the bell to start round 6.
Round 6. Fight. And sparing no introduction, the Hammy, fresh out of breakfast with her real life boo and his Hammy from college. JFK, we call her J Miller, run these here parts.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Jamila Fox King in the house. Bam, bam, bam.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
great hand speed, it's so
Welcome, welcome, welcome indeed. And tell your booze Hammy to watch this show. I don't care. Everybody, subscribe after you finish breakfast. Do it now, you're full. Oh my God. The tucking. Fitty. With a straight shot to the face of Stephen A. Smith. Tucking him in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now remember, Stephen A. Smith was down before. And I don't want to, he was down before. Just never doubt this man. You put your hands on him, he's gonna swing on you. If that man would have put his hands on me, I would have swung on him. If he put his hands on me, I'ma swing on him. Fitty doesn't seem to be impressed or bothered or moved by Stephen A. Smith's loud rhetoric of defending himself no matter the cost. Tiger Topaz sending Fitty another hug. We're going to have to tell you to get a room after this one. That's a round! Round 7. Fight!
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing.
It seems to be getting personal, Tiger. It seems to be getting personal. And we know you got a thing, a shot-out thing for the New York Darkskins. Get a room. She has a Chi-Town soft spot for that NYDS series. That would be the Darkskins here. Oh, here we go. Fitty, in the pursuit of Stephen A. Smith, once again trying to get this final tuck, but Stephen A. fighting. Put your hands on me. I want to swing on it. If Fitty, you know you my mans. I got a lot of love for you. But if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna have to swing on it. Oh, wait a minute. And Fitty saying, come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. You didn't put hands on nobody, man.
And it appears they weathered the storm.
Stop playing with me, man. I got shot 9 times, man. Anything I care about somebody punching me in the face, man? I got bullet in my face, man. Stop playing with me, man. Jamaica Queens, man. Get rich is that trying, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. Get rich with that trying, man. That's a round! Round 8. Fight!
Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is...
Watch out now, watch out now.
Everything works.
Watch out now.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Go get him, man. Go in here. Saturday on the no-no. Oh! I was too loud. That does that. Fitty, son! With the crushing left hook once again, and Stephen A. Smith, I do not know if he will be able to return from this talking. He's getting up once again. Rising. Will he be standing now? Wait a minute. He gets up at the 8 count. What courage this man. What courage. What courage this man.
Down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here.
Still fighting. No matter how much Fiddy is bringing the pain, Stephen A. Smith is still fighting and fighting and fighting.
It's a perfect stop.
But the question is, will he survive?
And down goes Select.
Have you ever been hit by a real motherfucker?
No doubt about it. And we see it again. That body shot.
Even I'm going to see that again. Where did that
And Fiddy once again demonstrating his power, taking the rib cage of Stephen A. Smith to a place of darkness that he shalln't return from. KO talking.
So time to go celebrate.
Go. It is your birthday. Go, Stephen A. It is your birthday. We're going to fight as if it was your birthday. But Fiddy really doesn't give an F. It's not your birthday. 7th, 8th round stoppage by 50 Cent. And clearly the winner, 4 knockdowns, resulting in an 8th round KO of Stephen A. Smith. Oh, tenderize those ribs. Something awful, Sister Topaz. Sister Topaz, he tenderized those ribs. Something awful indeed. He heard that you had some hugs for him, and he took those hugs and turned them into whooping ass. Now, the Old Master Circle game will attempt to fight online on this broken game, never knowing what's coming next. Ooh, pardon me. I shall return at some time or another. This has been Triple R, Ruben Rosford Rompington III, your co-host and boxing commentator here at the CFB, and I shall return later. Just a moment, commercial break. You ever been hungry? Want some steak? Maybe some ribs? You was with the wife and the kids. Come on down. OG. Steakhouse. We gon' give you the real. Yeah, I freestyle that. Let's see what happens. What's going on, people? Sister Jamila in the house. Sister Tiger in the house. What's the dealio? How was you break fast? How was you breaky face? How was you breaky face with your fangs and your mangs? Mangs and thing. Are they? You eat at your breakfast. You had a good time. You had you some, you know, you had you some bagels, some bakings or something like that, some fruit. Huh? What you had? What you had? What you had to eat? What you eat? What you had? What you had? Eh? ¿Qué tú quieres? What you doing? Eh? You had you some grace or something like that, like you had you some grace with some guava melon or something like that, or, you know, eh? You sit outside in the sun, you know, enjoyed yourself, and you eat your, you know, you eat your breakfast, you wiggle your toes. You know, to look into your man's eyes and to feed each other some breakfast, or he gives you his juice and you give her, you know, you give her some of your juice like that, some aquas or whatever, you know, to have a good time, you know. I'm proud of you, Mia, I'm proud of you. I'm wild. That's all you could do, man. What about your friend? Are they gonna stand in the ground? Are they gonna be around it? Whoa. What about your friend? Your old punk ass friend. And they go, be around. Oh yeah. Hold on. Hold on. And then I get a little crazy. Chill, bro. I can't have no chick with a voice that deep, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. I know some sisters got some bass in their voice, you know. But imagine, fellas, you go over, you know what I mean? You like, yeah, sure, I'm about to come through. She's like, yeah, come on through. But just warning you. And then I get a little crazy. What the fuck happened to your voice, woman? Wait a minute. But that's not the way it's supposed to be. What the where's the girl I was talking to on the phone? You sent me your picture. That face go with this voice? Yeah, you coming through or what? Oh, hey, yo, negative. Throw my number out. I'm sorry I wasted time. I ain't for you. I ain't for you. I ain't for you. I'm a player. I ain't for you. I wasn't going to commit to nothing. Not even coming through just once in a while. I'm horrible in all type of relationships. I'm out of here. She hit you with that. And then I get a little crazy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, why is your voice that deep, homie? You really sound like the homie. Homie was... Hey, yo. What about your friend? Yeah, that just... It's a lot going down on the interwebs. Shout out to the new subscribers, y'all. We are at now 219. Yeah, boy. You understand? I appreciate every little bit of it. Oh yeah, America, F yeah. Y'all back in second place now. But the Philippines, Magaltagay. I hope that was good afternoon. I've been practicing, y'all. I might have got it wrong. I hope I ain't cussing nobody in Mandarin. You know, like I've been practicing though. The Philippines is still number one, man. So shout out to my peoples in the Philippines. You understand what I'm saying? Showing love to the man out there. And the man right there. Oh yeah, and I'm dark skinned, Philip. I gotta play all the stereotypes. I heard you like dark skin. I'm dark skinned. Sub up some more. Sub up some more. And I look blazing. Sign, subscribe. Come on, my Filipino peoples. Hell yeah, they number one, and the Tamaricas is number 2. I said, ain't this a bucket? Africa, they ain't messing with me no more. I don't know. I don't think they like how I be saying Africa. They dropped back to 3%. They was at like 8, almost 10%, but they dropped back to 3%. I don't know. Maybe people in Africa busy last week. I don't know. But it was Africa and the Philippines number 2, and Americas was second. And you know, I guess America's like, now hold on now, we don't play that mess. We go get you at least in number 2. We go be in second place. It look like they fighting for first place. We'll see what happens at the end of the week. You understand what I'm saying? Ooh, she's too hot. Hey, Sister Jamila, I did another music live over there. It was only a half hour because I had to wild out. I had the sound effects. I was over there wilding on Twitch. So I don't want to say it just yet, but it's looking like it probably, you know what I mean, Fridays I might be up there early before the show, just vibing with the music, and then that'll lead us into the Friday night fade. You hear me? So we will be spinning the tunes them on the Twitch, cause I don't get hit with the copyright hammer over there for playing music, as they will run down on you. You know, Master YouTube don't play that mess. You know. Yeah. And Master YouTube said, listen, I ain't getting, if you sell a piece of toenails in the park, I want the other, I want the cut. So you can't do that to Master YouTube. Master YouTube be on your ass. Master YouTube let you know about the gun line, Bo. Tell him about that gun line, Bo. Tell him about that gun line, Bo. Let me tell you, we go tell you about that gun line out there, Bo. We gonna tell you about that gun line. We ain't gonna tell you but one time about that gun line there, bro. Y'all gotta give me a little minute. I'm, you know what I mean? Busy, so to say. And we gonna start this fight. Cause it ain't even really, the game be acting crazy. Well, I don't want to say that, cause I seen other people that be fighting. Shout out Box Eye View, shout out Zoo, shout out Almighty Chops, Cerebral Boxing, you know what I mean? I guess we the last, you know what I mean? We like 300, we the last, nah, we not 300, we the last Mohegans, you hear me? Because a lot of people is, especially the people that was cheesing, because I did see an update where somebody that liked the game was like, yeah, I like it, all that cheesing is up out of here, so you might not get no fights because people is, they can't cheese, so they don't want to be on the game if they can't cheat and glitch. You know what I mean? If they can't power spam, and I think that's the one thing they did do right. They took that power spamming out, forcing people to have to box, and then they made certain people slow and flat-footed that weren't flat-footed, like my homie right here, Sugar Ray Robinson, who has now been made flat-footed to a degree, because people were running so much, so the creators of the game were just like, oh, we just go slow people down there. That'll stop it. Your ass won't be ready no more. So, you know what I mean? That's how that's going. And ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's all I can say on that. So, people, and it's, I mean, well, that's not all I can say, but that's what I have to say, but I have something more. Raising my hand here in the back, I'm a teacher. It's sad that it's people like ourselves that want to see fights, whether it's created or people live fighting, and it's more majority of some bands, you know the acronym, some ninjas out here, some benches, ashy ninjas. They out here running and fighting, not fighting, they fighting, you know what I mean? And they've been cheesing and glitching the game so bad that the creators of the game is like, all right, now we just gonna make this thing here just, we gonna make it a little bit more harder for you to have fun, you know, it's basically people that are skilled are suffering due to the people that are unskilled.
Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You understand what I'm saying?
Always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape.
Like this dude is a silver, I don't know.
Legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
The XP broke. All type of ish, man.
With a reach of 179. And he'll be facing.
But I gotta fight though, so it's gonna be my first time fighting in like 2-3 days. I usually try to get one spin in.
We'll be talking about this fight
And then once a day, depending on my time, get about 2 spins in. But
everybody wants to see.
So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division
I ain't gonna hold you. It's been more about the show than me spinning, because it's just been crazy. But we gonna see. Hopefully they'll get it together. Hopefully they'll get it together.
Hey, get on! In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed.
All right, let me know how I'm sounding, because I'm taking the headphone off. But the microphone should still be like, you know what I mean? I should still be able to hear the effects and everything like that. But I got to spin now. The headset is.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
All right, words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
Let's see what happens here.
Many said this fight would
OG
never
Rusty
happen,
game.
and yet here it is, and here we go. He misses with the left uppercut.
Okay. I'm testing something out. Ooh, it's moving now. It's moving. Okay, well, the last time the throwing hooks with the controller was not as fast as the button, but it seems to be moving now. I don't know.
You're a counter puncher, then basically you do the
Ooh,
counter
I'm in the
attack.
power punch. That's what happened.
Get their punch off
That was
first,
what happened.
and
I'm
then
learning
you
not to
answer in kind.
use my power punches and just box, because that's what basically the major change is now. You gotta really know how to use your stamina. So, like I said, you know, shout out Coach Chop, him coming in and showing me that Deontay Wilder, how to fight with him without using stamina, was a preview to an update. I don't know, maybe he knew, maybe he didn't, but I guess he just wanted to show me what he had going, you know, how to step up, because like I said, Coach Chop he said he's not fighting no more unless it's a homie, so he's basically retired, if you want to say that, like, because he's, you know, he upper echelon. He only fighting people he feels is worth it, so I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
No rest for the weary.
So he left the field out here to us. Box out, you, Zeus, and all his other homies. He left it out here. He said it. I was there in the live. He said it, leaving it to me. You know what I'm saying? And his other homies. Y'all can go ahead and do it, but he good. So I ain't got no problem carrying the torch. What's wrong? Every time I scream too loud, just barely low. That's my point. Because you don't got no amps. So I over amp it. I'm so used to having to be loud because I had no effects. So now I can just be like, hey, really not that loud because it's amplified.
Here we go. It's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ooh, Corbin.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here.
Oh, he's throwing power punches. That's what's up.
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score.
Yeah, I got a power punch too. How many I just ain't using? Almost made you doodle on yourself right there, boy. You better stop playing with me, bro. Almost made you defecate on yourself, bro.
Competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that jab. Crawford.
I'm talking.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens,
Final 10 seconds here, the fighter's going to have their work cut out.
Woo! Yeah, I know you don't want to punch after that. I just tore your whole face off.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
But that's what's up. Glad you was making it able this Sunday. I said able to. I don't know what I was going to say. Dyslexia is fine. Glad you was able to make it this Sunday, Sister Jamila. And your real life boo. Hey, Sister Jamila. Check out this new show, The Bondsman. With Kevin Bacon. The Bondsman. Trying crazy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Already. That right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Starts the...
On to the third. To land the left hook, but was not successful.
Yeah, boy. See, they get you stuck. See, that's what Nodia Mecca was telling me. It's like I was checking my controller. I'll be thinking it's my controller, but it's not. Like the game, I don't know. It gets you like it's this thing they put in for people not to run. And I don't run, so it just makes me feel like I'm slow and stuff. I move out of the way. I don't run. You know what I mean?
That they can walk through any punches that throws. That's a confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Do your thing.
Very close match. It shows the skill,
Do your
the
thing.
discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
Let's go. I'm talking.
Body shot, and there's no
Remix.
What a shot.
Talking about.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit.
Talking about. Oh, not getting up.
The corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy with those rules.
Make him his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Talking about 50-second KO. Talking about, woo! Talking about, talking about, I don't give up. I'm talking about. I'm gonna say that one to put up. Gotta say that one to put up. Talking about. Talking about. Alright. Got the green, so they seem to fix that. But I think it's still my method of that. I put them down first, so I got the dub. But we gonna get you out here. It's a rematch, but it's a great rematch. It's a rematch for y'all, but new for others. You know what I mean? I had to do this. I had to do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. And now, only here on the CFB will you see Clarissa Shields versus Layla Ali, and that's on me, Hammies. Yeah, gold versus gold. Woo! This is gonna be in the Cafe Royale. Ooh. Wait.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one.
All right,
I'm
people.
John Grisham. Next to me, of
This
course,
is
Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's
your
always
boxing
mine, my friend.
commentator and host. I told you I would spin the block once again. Triple R. Ruben Rosford. Rompington the Third. And I am here for this beautiful, exquisite, elite bout. Quote versus quote. Clarissa Shields versus Layla Ali, right here at the Cafe Royale, the place where Layla's father himself, Muhammad Ali, used to frequent when overseas in my part of the yard. And now, coming to the ring, the quote, Clarissa Coco Shields. And her opponent, the daughter of a legend, so that makes her a legend, and a quote, Layla Ali. Woo!
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
Both of these ladies, especially Clarissa, has been popping it on the internet, telling the GOAT to come out of hiding and let's see who really is the GOAT. Layla Ali, not liking the constant rhetoric upon the internet, has decided to take the call and slide. Thank you, Tiger Topaz. I am back in the building. We both know. We all know that Lord Master Circle game on the commentary side of the game. He's trash. That's why he hired me. But we're here. The final stare down. Round 1. Fight. This is it. This is it. This is the one that we all been waiting for. Layla, full power. Clarissa, Coco Shields, full power. And watch both of these beautiful young ladies of melanin. This one is for the fellas. You're going to see those things moving and jiggling and jangling as they perspirate and their beautiful melanated skin shines. But most of all, they will be thrashing each other with the fury of the goddesses in the Amazon of the Americas. Seeing which one of them is truly the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. Layla Ali, aggressive, slipping, dipping, knowing that it is Sunday. The GOAT, Clarissa Shields, throwing her power, going to the body, taking the ribs, and now, Layla, she said, you're too pretty. I don't like you pretty light skins. It's always one of those light skins in my DMs bothering me. And you, ma'am, are pretty light skin, and we have smoke. Layla Ali holding it down for the yellow bones. Maybe not. Wait, she's back on course. Wait a minute. Hold on. And she has been tucked by the hyper-aggressive dogskin rage of Clarissa Shields. Target on him. Layla Ali getting to a slow standing 5.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
And this was quite the first round.
It's not over till it's over.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to land the first big shot? You can see the frustration on her face in the corner.
Oh, I see.
She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back.
She's got to be for Layla. Indeed, Sister Tiger. She's going for the feminine of the two pugilist sisters. She's going for Layla. She's holding it down for the yellow red bone woman stand up, and just at her request, the yellow bone strikes with the red fury of October.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Red October, it's a pun, you had to be there. Anyway, now Layla giving the business and standing on business at the same time. Clarissa seems to be boggled, troubled. Not flustered, but trying to figure. Wait a minute, I said she wasn't flustered. She was just trying to figure out the pick to the lock, or the lock to the pick. These two do not like each other. Clarissa. Ooh, once again. She said, come on, Yellowbone.
Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do we tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Okay, Layla Ali backing up and doing her father's signature shuffle.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
She's standing in there. She doesn't seem to be herself flustered. Just she's been knocked down. That's around. Round 3. Fight. She's been knocked down, but not trouble. Yes, as we all know, those yellow bones are really mouthy. So you have to stand on your business after running and bumping your gums.
Then put the pressure on.
She gets it from her father, though. She does. You can't blame all of that on Layla. Her father was an Aquarian with the confidence of himself and Michael Jordan, and they will talk to you the way they will talk to you, letting you know that you are not on their level while conquering you in battle. So it's my guy still, and I shan't go against Muhammad Ali.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Layla going to the... Pardon me. Clarissa going to the body. Pardon me.
That jab doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
That is a round. Round 4. Fight.
Complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Layla coming into round 4 with a vengeance, shoe shining the ribs of Clarissa, tenderizing them, seasoning them, if you may. It seems like she plans on walking out of Master Circle Game Steakhouse with a slab of coca ribs. Let us see.
Nice counter.
Nice counter indeed. Nice counter indeed.
Misses with the jab.
Boop bop, exchanged by both. Ooh, crashing. Hook to the body by Layla Ali. Ew, sharp jab, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I do not know where Clarissa summoned this power, but she has tucked Layla Ali in once again. My God. The tucking. I must say it's not looking good for the yellow bones right now. I'm sorry to say this, but let's see. And once again she rise like Maya Angelou. She rise.
To the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Another round.
That's going to be back into the
Round
fray here, round
5.
So that's
Fight.
a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Layla Ali throwing a furious amount of combos there.
Beautiful counter punch.
Layla Ali standing in strong. Ooh, beautiful combo.
Neither fighter willing to slow down.
Not one bit, sir.
That left hook missed. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab.
Layla Ali slipping, dipping, knowing that it's Sunday, floating like the butterfly, stinging like the bee.
This could be the end.
But it look, it's,
And sweet
ooh,
just got knocked
Clarissa Shields does not like light-skinned women.
That body shot throws her in her tracks.
Where
Tucking.
did that come from? What a shot.
She has somehow summoned 9 more stats to make herself a 100 in this fight, for she's a 91 and oh my, she stands. Layla Ali is a 100, but she has constantly tucked her. That's around.
On to the 6th round.
Round
Johnny
6.
looks pretty good right now.
Fight.
How do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the
I
last
don't
round?
know. She still seems to be bouncing on her feet. That's a good sign. She's still bouncing. She's not moving flat-footed. So that's still a good sign. But I must say, she has to have been put down about 50 lemon times. Ooh,
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these
ooh,
two
push her
boxers,
back.
Johnny?
And you've got 2 fighters that are
Ooh, and now Layla. Layla is in the pursuit now. Layla looking to deal the punishment.
They've avoided catastrophe there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny.
Wait a minute.
Clarissa Shields is in
Clarissa, being dazed and dizzied
trouble.
by that yellow bone,
Get engaged.
but she's back.
Compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning.
Yes, Sister Topaz, I do believe Clarissa was tortured and has trauma of colorism within the melanated triad. I was watching her live, and a yellow-boned sister said, "It's not all of us, Clarissa. I love you, and I'm just as yellow as the next one. Those yellow heifers are evil. Not all of us." And she had to apologize to her there, because she was on quite a tyrant.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once.
Oh my goodness, Johnny.
Wait a minute, and this yellowbone is fighting back.
Down goes.
Target!
We're going to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Crushing left hook from the red yellow rider, from the red skin gal. That's a round.
And there's the bell for round 7.
Round 7. Fight.
In the corner, she was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her.
Ooh.
She's got to figure out a way
Crashing
to
right
turn
hook.
the momentum around.
What a knockdown.
It seems now, it seems as if Layla was biding her time, even if she had to be knocked down for her plan to work. For Clarissa to use all her rage in the earlier rounds, and then for her to then come back and stage a comeback in the latter rounds. When Clarissa has used all her power in the earlier rounds of this fight. And here comes the yellow rage, the red ravenous.
We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Layla Ali staying with her strategy,
Clarissa Shields is in trouble.
picking her spots, and Clarissa is in trouble.
That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And that was it.
And now Layla is in trouble.
Waiting for.
Oh, these two ladies do not like each other, not one bit. Where did she summon the power?
A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Off here, Johnny.
Now Layla returning the favor
Is down.
of mistreatment. Talking on
So good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
That's around.
Gotta wonder how big. And there's the bell for round 8.
Round
Back in the
8.
corner, Johnny, but
Fight.
you gotta believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is gonna swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
Now they both seem to be playing chess here as we're moving 3 rounds, 2 rounds, as I say, past the half of the match. This is the 8th round. This is where you... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Layla Ali seems to be just slow walking herself into this victory. Will Clarissa Coco Shields be able to remain conscious throughout the remainder of this fight?
There's no doubt that this fighter's power.
As you see Layla bouncing on her feet just like her father would in the latter rounds, puzzling and confusing their opponent. How do they still have this stamina when I've dealt so much mistreatment upon them? Clarissa wobbles and stumbles Layla.
And we could see an upset right here. And now they're right back into the
Oh my gosh! She has tucked her silly. Look at the bird. I seen the birds. The cartoon birds were put up around her. Tucked in. Kiss my Converse Clarissa. Score a point for the Yellow Bones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Give me the beat. Talking about.
Not many people would have predicted it.
Talking about. Oh, she talked up.
That is somebody saying,
For the Yellow Bones. Talking about. Stop being hateful. Colorism. She talked up. She ain't give a up that you was dark skinned. She just said she the GOAT. You cannot win. Clarissa, you got beat up. 9th round stop. Slipping and dipping. Boop, 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 bop. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the fight. Clarissa Coco Goat Shoes loses to Layla Goat Ali. And that, people, has been this week's Slip and Dip Sunday for the Created Fighter Boxing Show. I will be taking us home. Don't worry about that guy over there. Sister Tiger is well appeased with the victory for the Yellow Bones. The Redskin girl holding it down for the whole of the Redskin girl. For the whole of the gold skin girl. Alright. But this is the part of the show we hate to do, but we must do it. Let's get right into it. Eat your electrolytes. Drink your electrolytes. Love the people that really love you for you. Drink water, not so much that you acquire diarrhea. That is liquidation of the bowels. And if you like what is happening and you are new, hit the subscription button to Blackening. Subscribe, and then subscribe some more, because you can like and share on your way out of here. Until the next time you come through, shout to all moderators present and not present. You know how we do, CFB family. This has been another presentation of the Created Fighter Boxer Show, brought to you and presented by Lord Master Circle Game, only visible throughout your television, mobile apps, and or whatever on the YouTube. Cash app in the description, $ Big Semino, and as the young YN say in the street, pow. Peace.